Welcome to day 11 of the 30-day minor swing challenge. We're gonna work on some chromatic Django-y runs. We're gonna make them stick. And this is how we're gonna do it. So you gotta figure out where in the form you're starting and the amount of notes you're trying to cram in and where it's all happening. It sounds like a lot of shit, but it's not that bad. So the first thing is to technically figure out the lick. Now there are two variations of that lick. One of them is not chromatic, it's chromatic. It's more of a shape. And what you do is you just use these two fingers and you just go open string, first fret, second fret, third fret on every string. And from this point, you just go chromatically with your second finger. Some tips that will help you is, first of all, the third fret is always with your second finger. It's a slide that you pick, right? And when you get here, everything's moving as a unit. Very important. The thumb is really what I'm looking at, not this finger. So if you just count the amount of notes you get, you really get 32 notes. 2 full measures of 16th notes, and then resolving on the beat to that E. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a beat. Now that works perfectly on an E7 to A minor using 16th notes. So that happens a lot in the song. I have it happening both in the conclusion of the first and the second 8 measure phrase in the song. So if I take the lick I worked on yesterday, and then the chromatic run, I'm gonna take that same lick, just transpose it to D minor, again. Now obviously I wouldn't do it twice in one chorus. As practice, it's not so bad, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Something else you can do is play the chromatic lick as triplets instead of 16th notes. So check this out. If I actually now, instead of playing the chromatic lick, actually play it chromatically, meaning 5 notes per string except for the G string, it looks like this. It's purely chromatic. But you can just do 1 octave of that as triplets and it really ends on the beat. Meaning if I go from D to D, one, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1 measure. So let's try to use that on the last measure of the first 8 measure section, moving to that D minor. I have this. Right there, right? So in context, so I use it to get from D to D and from A to A. It's a perfect 1 octave lick. So you just take a look at the next chord you're playing. Let's say it's a G, right? And you just play completely chromatically using triplets from the G an octave below. Just following this pattern. Now when you're playing 5 notes per string, you're literally playing economy picking. I'm going down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That kind of thing. So depending on where it starts, the picking might be slightly different. If you need assistance, if you need, what's the word?
Supplementary
materials. They're on our Patreon in the link below. If you're a cheap motherfucker, then transcribe it yourself. And if you need tone, people, you got the Henriksen Bud. You got a friend in this. It's great. All right, see you next time.